So after each game, I always go and ask for the score sheet. The reason why I do that is because I'm always curious of how many shots I faced. But have you ever wondered how accurate that scorekeeper is when actually counting shots? So I played a handful of games where I felt like I played lights out, only to be credited with a handful of shots. Or those kind of games where it's a low scoring affair, and then looking at the score sheet, my stats are like an NHL caliber goalie. In my opinion, as a goalie, I think that if shots aren't going to be recorded accurately, they shouldn't even be written down at all. I don't know, what do you guys think about that? Let me know in the comments below. So I thought it'd be fun to take a game from the previous season where I felt like I probably had one of the better games of the year, and it felt like I faced a lot of shots. But to my surprise, on paper, we actually held the other team to the lowest shot total of the season. So before we get on to the footage, what actually is a shot on goal? Shot is considered to be on goal if an attempt to score would have been successful had the goaltender not prevented the puck from entering the goal. And just a note, posts don't count as shots. So let's start with the opposing team and see how many shots they got on me that night. So we counted 27 shots in the night, so I know for a fact that my camera actually died and didn't capture the last goal in the last minute. So we're going to give them 28 shots for the night. Now let's see how the opposing goalie did and see how many shots my team got on him. So it looks like we put 24 pucks on net that night. So overall, the Replicants got 28 shots and the Direwolves got 24 shots on net. So I came away from that game feeling pretty good about myself. Like I felt like I had a lot of shots. I was pretty busy. I felt that my save percentage is gonna finally go up a little bit. But hey, if it's not on paper, it never happened. So when I went over to reach over for that score sheet and had a look at the shots, like, oh man, come on. 16-13 in favor of our team. So I think it's safe to say in beer league or rec league that the shot count isn't always going to be reflective of what's actually happening in the game. Anyway, so I think the key takeaway here is don't get caught up on your save percentage or how many shots you face, especially if you're playing in rec or beer league. I think knowing how many shots you face can be a useful tool, but if it's not going to be recorded correctly, it can really kind of like mess with your mind and it'll affect your overall confidence going in game if you're really focused on your save percentage and how many shots you face that night. Anyways, that was a really fun one. That's something that I've always wanted to do. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.